G'day adventurers. This is a short video on the lesser known reef species, or the lesser targeted reef species that you would find around the place, and the importance of having an app or a way to identify these fish, because you could be throwing away some tasty morsels. These catches I'm about to show you are a recent trip out to the reefs just off Cape Moreton, and they're a good example of fish that you should ID. So let's check it out. Before we get to the catches, here is some of the apps that I use. First app I have here is the Queensland Fishing 2.0 app. It has a few things like adding photos of your catches. It does have a photo identification function where you take a photo and it searches the database. Problem is you need an internet connection for this to work, so no good if you're out way off Moreton. The main thing I use this app for though is the "Can I fish here" function, showing you the green zones and make sure you're not in the wrong spot fishing. Then it has a species. You need to know what you're looking for to go into this area, so not so good as an identification, but good for using as a location. The main app I use is this ID Fish. It's a good, nice, clear app to use. It doesn't need to be online. Good thing about it is this ID Fish tab. Very simple to use. I recommend having the fish in your hand as you're going through these steps, or close by anyway, and yeah, it should take you to a list of fish to choose from, and you should end up with the right fish. Once you've found your fish, you've got all this information about it. You can find the description with all its names that it's known by and how to identify it, body shape, extra, and what size it grows up to. The next little tab has the size limits, so very handy to know. Special notes and closures, very important information. Next tab shows us where they're found around Australia. Next tab shows us the baits and tackle used to catch these fish, and the important one, the taste factor. So this gives a rating of the taste of the fish, so very important to know that one. You can also record your catches and keep some favorites there. Very handy, very nice little app to use. Right, let's check out these catches. Micro jig. It's got some weight to it, but I don't know if it's going to be a keeper fish. A side jag, one of these red things again. Definitely not a keeper. Look at that. I jagged it in its belly. So with this gate fish, there's no size limits for it, but the important thing to know here is that the table quality is a 4.5 out of 5, so they're definitely a keeper. Don't throw those ones back. Doesn't feel like a big one though. It's still there. Still there, Blinker. It's a parroty. Nice parrot fish. Oh, coronation trout. Blinko. Blinker.
Yes, Blinko. Those things are big.
Well, this fish turned out to be a gold spot wrasse. Very nice looking fish. It is needs to be 25 centimeters or greater, and it is a nice tasting fish. One well worth keeping. Biter. Oh no. Biter. Come on, bite it. It's a little pecker though. Got it, Blinker, got it. It's a
baby something fish.
This one is a Hassar, also a nice looking little fish. This one needs to be 25 centimeters or greater with a limit of 10. It's another 4 out of 5 on the taste factor board.
Oh, there it is. It's in colour. It looks like a parrotfish of some description. That's a grassy. Oh no, wait, what? Wait. It's a Maori cod.
This fella is the big Maori rock cod. Needs to be 45 centimeters or greater, so this was way under. Unfortunately, it's a throwback, but that's alright. And another 4 out of 5 on the taste factor board. Very nice.
Might be a rock. It's not fighting. Might be the bottom. It's very heavy. Looks like a double cod.
Now these little fiery, ugly looking creatures are a scorpion fish. There's no size limit on these fellas, but if you can get past the ugliness, they are a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely worth keeping.
Bigger fish than so far, I think. No, yes, no, yes, no. It's shiny, it's silver. It's looking different than usual. It's a snaps.
The last fish was a snapper. Everyone knows about these fellas. They need to be 35 centimeters to 70, and then one greater than 70, and they are a 4.5 out of 5. So definitely everyone knows to keep a snapper.
It's only 33. Oh well. Go back, become bigger.
Woo. So make sure you have some way to ID your catch next time you go out fishing. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.